You're watching Good Morning Carolinas with Jason Glassfold, Crystal Costa, meteorologist Darren Stack, and Amanda Kinson.
And a very good Thursday. It is February 21st. We are just chucking through this week. We're getting through this month pretty darn quick.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, believe it or not, we are. And Ripley's Believe It or Not. Okay, so they had this thing called the Auditoriums. And auditoriums across the country are gearing up for World Sword Swallowing Day.
Yeah, it's happening Saturday, and it's happening at the Myrtle Beach Museum, where we find WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinson showing us some of the greatest and newest exhibits. Hey, Amanda.
Hey, yeah, they are always getting new exhibits in here, which is really cool. So you can come and come back and come back again. You especially want to come this Saturday when the sword swallower is going to be here, because how often do you see somebody try to swallow a sword?
Right, for real, like for real.
A real sword, real swallower.
Real sword.
And he's not here this morning, unfortunately. He's not in town yet, but she volunteered. You volunteered to try to swallow a sword later, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, okay.
Maybe. I got to wake up a little bit first, you know.
All right, well, let's talk about this guy, because I love Transformers. I remember Transformers when I was a little girl. And so you guys have a real-life Transformer in here made out of a ton of car parts.
Yep.
Does he actually turn into a car?
No, I wish he would, though. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about cars, so I can't pick out many of the cars, but I know this is a shocks, right?
Yeah. There's some oil pans and some tires. Of course, you know, this is Optimus Prime. He's the leader of all the Transformers.
And he's real popular.
Yeah.
People love this guy.
Yeah,
and there's
loves
also his little sidekick pet right here, Nuts and Bolts Puppy. Yeah. And I can tell what he's made out of, nuts and bolts. So that's pretty easy.
Pretty easy.
This is just one of many exhibits here at Ripley's. And don't forget about the sword swallower on Saturday, guys.
And I'm glad they're not there with Amanda, because Amanda probably would attempt it at least. I don't know what she would do. She'd do anything.
She's fearless. And here's the details on the Sword Swallowers Day at Ripley's. It's Saturday at the Myrtle Beach Auditorium. The show's at 1:30 and the event is at 2:23 because it's February 23rd.
Oh, okay.
More than 20 sword swallowers across the whole world are dropping swords on Saturday at Ripley's Believe It or Not Auditorium.
That is a tongue twister, and organizers are hoping the event goes off without a scratch. Dun-dun-dun. WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinson is live at Ripley's Museum in Myrtle Beach. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning. You gotta wonder how many sword swallowers actually don't make it. I don't know. But they're good at what they do, and that's why they do it, and we don't. No. Although, if he was here this morning, I might try. You never know. All right, so now we are in a tube. You guys always have new rooms and new things. We're in a tube, and this guy is the Egyptian god of the sky. He is real cool. He's got a falcon head, and he's made out of car parts too. Like the last
this is Horus. He's the sun god.
The sun god.
All right. And they put a falcon head on him because the falcons were, you know, up in the air a lot and seemed to be soaring through the air like the sun would on its daily basis.
Okay. What I really want to talk about is what you are holding right now, which, believe it or not, is a real human head.
Yeah, it's mummified.
It's the real deal.
We're in a mummy tomb, so you know we gotta bring out the mummified head.
So oh my goodness, just take a look at this.
You can see his
hair and
some teeth, some eyelashes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little creepy.
That is just wild. And I am very daring, and I try a lot of things, but we didn't know if there was a curse on this head. That's one thing I don't mess with, so that's why I wouldn't hold it. That, and I wouldn't want to break it because it's very valuable.
Yeah.
But real human head right here at Ripley's Believe It or Not. I don't believe it.
It kind of looks like my great uncle Herbert. I don't know.
It could be, Jason. All right, if you'd like to check out the event this Saturday, it's all happening at the Myrtle Beach Auditorium at 1:30. The show starts, and the event is at 2:23.
And a very good and happy Thursday morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. Well, there sure are a lot of weirdo things at Ripley's Believe It or Not museums across the country. And, you know, they have these auditoriums, right, at the museums.
Of course.
Okay, so this weekend is World Sword Swallower Day. And there are going to be a lot of people heading to Myrtle Beach for that.
Absolutely. That's where we find WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinson at the Myrtle Beach Ripley's Believe It or Not with another interesting item, huh, Amanda?
That's right. There are so many cool things in here. And now we have a skull head thing.
This is a Tibetan human skull.
Interesting. And they just have this for ceremonies and whatnot?
Yeah.
and it opens.
Relieve its brainless, you know, that's kind of fun,
It's just wild, some of the funny things, you know, Ripley traveled around the world finding all these unique, bizarre, wild things, and then now they have these museums all over the place. I want to talk about this, though. This is real cool. It is a six-legged boar, but it's from Darlington. A woman in Darlington actually had this as a pet, and she took care of it and whatnot. So that's pretty interesting. A bizarre thing from right here in the area. But now let's talk about swords, because that's why we're here. We've got a sword swallower coming here on Saturday, Sword Swallowers Day. And so what's going to be going on?
It's not only just happening here in Myrtle Beach, but it's happening in other locations throughout the world. And at 2:23 on Saturday, 2:23 and 13 seconds on Saturday, swords will drop into about 20 sword swallowers' mouths.
Wow, that is...
And we have one of them coming.
That's unbelievable. I mean, that's got to be amazing to watch. And we did check on it.
It's very unique.
And no major sword incidents. 69 had one, and then, what was it? Sometime in the 90s had, he swallowed an umbrella and accidentally pushed a button, and whoop!
Yeah.
It opened. That didn't end well. But, sword swallower here on Saturday.
Completely safe.
Guys.
Was she serious? Are you serious on the umbrella?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that'd be horrible.
Can you imagine visually seeing that? You're watching and then...
That's why you go to watch things like that, just in case.
It's true. 2:23 Myrtle Beach this Saturday.
In 13 seconds.
Carolinas.
I'm flying! That's just one of the many things you can do at Ripley, believe it or not. And believe it or not, there will be a sword swallower here on Saturday. Stick with us. Woo!
Ripley's, believe it or not, is known for showcasing the bizarre. This weekend, the museum in Myrtle Beach is just one of many, playing host to sword swallowers from all over the world. WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth is live at that Myrtle Beach Museum talking about this event. Hey, Amanda.
That's right. Hey, we're talking about sword swallowers, and we're talking about bizarre things like, believe it or not, this guy was 9 feet tall. How do you become 9 feet tall? Holy cow.
Something went wacky with his pituitary gland when he was born, so it made him super tall.
Unbelievable. We don't even come up to his waist.
No, we don't. No, barely.
Can you imagine? I mean, you can't even.
No.
Wow. So that's just one of the many things. I mean, okay, there's a guy that pulls a car with his eyelids.
Yeah.
There's a guy with 4 eyes. There's, you know, we saw the 6-legged boar. We saw the transformer made out of car parts, which is really cool. But something else really cool and free coming up this Saturday is a sword swallower, which is amazing to see, a sword swallower day. And I still can't believe, actually, we have a sword here. Now, you said you might volunteer.
Yeah, no, that one, no.
No, you changed your mind?
Yeah, no.
Well,
I'd be afraid with that one.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I think we'll save that for the professionals.
Yeah,
but,
he is a professional, so don't try it at home. He is, you know, he's professional, he's trained, he's, you know, because it takes a lot to, like, force yourself to swallow a sword. Not really force yourself, but to trick your mind into thinking you're not really wanting to gag. And
it takes a lot to swallow food you don't like, let alone a sword.
Right.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
But that's one daring thing that I guess I'm not going to try this morning. But the sword swallower will be doing it. It's free, and hopefully no catastrophes to go on.
Once again, it's he has a show at 1:30, and then he's going to drop the sword at 2:23 and 13 seconds.
Check it out, and it's indoors, so the weather doesn't matter.
And then you can come in after and check out all our other strange things.
There you go.
Thanks, Amanda. And again, 2:23 on February 23rd this Saturday, and the show starts at 1:30. The event at 2:23.